pretty different. That's the first thing that comes to mind. It's not like a normal D2C header section. It's a huge header section actually. It doesn't cover it entirely. Navigation will come back to it. It's not the best navigation.
Yeah, it's a very maximalist design, if we can call it
Very,
that.
yeah.
So they're not focused on, being kind of accurate and simplified with kind of their UI design. It's very in your face. I think it has the vibe of what Mr. Beast is all about. And
yes,
I think him and his YouTube channel is very maximalist in its vibes too, because they go above and beyond what you thought was possible. So I'm getting that experience, at least when I'm going through this part of the website.
Right. It's interesting. Generally, in D2C websites, you will have a CTA that's about buying the product. Here it says find a store, which directly, conveys their business operations and how they're doing things. It will majorly be through, see, the next fold again, where to buy, 7-Eleven, Walmart, Target.
That's right.
They're all there. And I think it's a much better strategy for Mr. Beast as well, based on the ginormous distribution the guy has. This works much easier for him, right?
Yeah, I think it must have something to do with their contracts and partnerships with these big box stores. Maybe it's them that chose them not to sell online. Although if Mr. Beast were to start selling online, I mean, they would be probably out of stock very quickly. So this is a in-store only kind of...
Both will work for him for sure.
Yeah.
So this is more so like a showcase website. Good. Lots of colors, lots of personality. So they have embedded a video here. Interesting. Do you know the guy Sabri Subi, I think is the name?
Okay. I'm not familiar.
He was on, I think he was on Dragon's Den or something. He's a multimillionaire agency owner, if I'm not wrong. He once did a video on improving the Feastables website. If I remember correctly, they have included some things. I don't think video was there as much.
Right.
So that's good. That's good to see.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. So if you go through this, I don't think you see a single section that is very, very much product focused. So, compare it to something like, I know this is a weird comparison to make, but like the Apple website. They've just launched the iPhone 16. You land on the page. The iPhone is the biggest thing on the screen. But for Feastables, at least the homepage, now you've gotten to the inner page. At least the homepage doesn't do something like this, where it's like the product is blown up. It's much rather focused on the brand of Mr. Beast and the people involved and the entertainment that's attached to it, rather than the actual chocolate, the actual product itself.
The homepage barely actually has, properly shots of actual chocolate.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, if someone doesn't know what is Feastables or Mr. Beast, or doesn't know what s'mores are, they will be having zero clue about what they're selling.
Yeah.
Until you go here and milk chocolate is there just as a word.
Yeah. I think it's an over dependence on the brand part for this website, at least. I think the product should be blown up a little bit more. Okay, now you're on this page. I love, first of all, the way that the dark chocolate is written out. I love how that flavor captures the attention. It's the biggest thing. I love this video on the left side. It's very unique. It's not just a static product image. So we need more of this on the homepage. You see, we need a blown up picture like that. What is Feastables? What does a product look like? Make it enticing. It's a food product, so it has to be an enticing kind of experience. And it's kept very simple. There's really only 3 sections on this product page.
Interesting. Of course, it's a Mr. Beast company. Of course, they will have graphics for sure.
Yes, these are like game show graphics. Like this one, for example, looks like a Squid Game.
Really good.
Kind of scene, and then it reveals the product. Really, really cool. Like this is top level quality. I just want to see more of that on the homepage, because that's where most people will land on, first of all. And so we need to see this sort of an experience happen in the hero section over there.
I have an idea. Because if you go in this website, there's this huge header that's talking about s'mores and Feastables. It's a bundle pack.
Yeah.
Then there's this section with a moving text, where to buy, a new formula coming in, a gallery of all the friends, all the pictures, a YouTube video. When you go to Feast, you click on anything, you can again click on any other products here. So why not just have them in single sections on the homepage itself? Because again, it's the same moving text and the same gallery. So they could just have a single page website and showcase all of these videos in one place so that people don't have to click on it again and again.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I think single page websites are becoming much more popular just because they're of less effort. And I think my belief is that unless you have multiple personas to go after, which I don't think they're persona focused, right? They're flavor focused. So why don't you just demo all these flavors? Like this right here could be the hero section of the homepage. And it's interactive, it's fun, it's not like a static, stand-in. And I think, the very first one that you see could be like the latest flavor, like the s'mores package. But then just give everyone the chance to go through it. There's literally nothing else in the navigation except these product inner pages. So that's a really cool idea. I think they should definitely implement something like that. Like all of these could be, maybe the bundles could be in a separate page, sure, but all of these could land on one homepage and just be enough.
Even the bundles, it's the same thing, right? They are not selling it. It's nutrition facts and ingredients. So yeah, they can go for a single page. That would work for them.
Also, because the only call to action is find a store. It's not like they're actually selling something and you have a checkout menu. So you don't need that many pages, to be very honest. I think they could try that and try to test it out. I wonder why they're still powered by Shopify if, maybe it handles the back end.
Sponsored, I guess.
Yeah, it could be. It very well could be. That is the Mr. Beast strategy, is to get sponsored and be able to create crazy content with that money.
Fun. Super fun.
What do you
think
the
background is some sort of a creamy texture. Like
yes,
a wafer or
it is.
something.
Yes.
Fun one.
I want to ask you a question. If you go to the hero section for a second, I know we've talked about what they could be doing well, but what do you feel when you don't see the call to action in this first viewport?
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
The weirder part is I feel the navigation is loading for some reason and it doesn't load anything. Another thing that comes to mind is, if you look at the Feastables logo, it's pretty rounded, pretty soft in a way, right? As it is with chocolate. But all the other text, it's super italicized, super sharp. And so, I don't know. That's something that came to my mind. That the rest of the entirety of their designs are super sharp. Even the Mr. Beast logo is pretty sharp. So yeah, they can maybe think about this, or maybe at his scale it doesn't matter either.
Yeah.
It's such a strong brand-focused business, I don't think it matters much.
Correct. They're having a lot of fun with this, and they're just going all out. And that's kind of like the whole vibe of Mr. Beast. It's just going all out. Crazy amount of fun. So the vibe here has been captured really, really well. I think it's a simple website, but it's doing all the right things in the small details. So for me, this is like really top-notch work. I'm excited by this. I think just with some UX improvements and just compacting everything, I think could bring this website to like the next level in itself.
This emoji that you can see on the screen is for logging in. So I don't think they need that either.
Yeah, it's not very clear, that part.
But all in all, great work. Keep enjoying Mr. Beast and keep up with your amazing videos.
Yes. I have to try out their chocolate. I haven't given it a try.
Let me know how it is.